Good morning. We are here. Good morning, good morning. You know when you have those mornings where alarms don't go off and things don't always go to plan? That was this morning. I must have just, I don't know, turned off the alarm, or the alarm didn't happen and I woke up just before. But here I am. And it's all good because this morning, as with all meditations really, we are learning how to get out of the monkey mind. So my mind doesn't have anything to say on it. It's fine. Let's make sure we've got that all on quiet. And, all meditations help us to come out of the mind into a place of presence. But today's meditation on the third eye is going to be very much really drawing back from the working out, frontal mind, which, can be fantastic and creative, but we're going to teach you how to be more in the receptive mind. When you have those kind of light bulb moments, when you open up into the spaciousness of infinite consciousness and the wisdom place where there is a knowing beyond knowledge, a knowing beyond information. And that is you're not on the replay, Kerry, you are live. You've just put replay on here. You got used to putting replay. You are live. And yeah, dropping into that place of knowing, because when we are working things out all the time and sort of referencing information and referencing our past experiences, it can be exhausting because the mind likes to kind of come up with all sorts of possibilities, and the mind feels like it has to work out the best possible one, which can be a little bit tiring. Plus, it just comes in with all sorts of random information. Amanda, you made it and they're commenting in the right place. Beautiful. Fantastic. So the mind comes up with all sorts of distractions. Yes, it doesn't only come up with things linear and focused on the thing that you want to do. And it's not even necessarily like the feminine mind bringing in all sorts of like multiplicitous things and drawing in all sorts of potential for that one thing. No, it comes in with all sorts of things all of the time. And so when we work with third eye, it helps us to really focus where we want to place our attention. And it helps us to learn how to come back into the center of our head, which kind of beams out to third eye when we come into the Bindu point. We'll be talking about that in the meditation, to a place of this wisdom library, if you like, or the place of higher consciousness and infinite potential, so that those light bulb moments, those things that you didn't know through experience or through reading or through learning, and you can access solutions outside of that physical material library. So we move out of that materialism and into something with a greater potential, vaster potential, into quantum solutions and spaciousness and rest for the mind, so that the mind becomes your tool, not your leader. Yes, the mind becomes your tool and not your leader. It's an incredible thing, but we don't want it necessarily leading us or telling us what to do. It gets a little busy, right? So we'll do a little practice about feeling into different types of mind so that you can really feel what your mind does. And we're going to do this in the meditation. And then draw you back so that you feel the difference between working things out at front of mind, or trying to control or judge, or those sorts of things, and then come back to the center of the head. When we do it in the meditation, you will feel the contrast, which is really important than just trying to do one of the things. Yeah, we try and do one thing over here, and then we do the thing over here, and you feel the contrast more. That helps you to build faith and build trust and build, as well as competence in being able to feel the difference and to know that you're doing something, right? Rather than just going, I don't even know what I'm doing, I can't feel anything. And you start to feel that difference, that builds your trust, builds your ability to do it outside of this space, and builds your knowledge and your capacity to cue yourself when you are feeling very tight or tense, or feeling one of those cues that you felt through the meditation in your day. You know, this is one of those times I'm overworking my mind. I need to just perhaps stop, or it would be helpful to, and draw back because I'm getting really tense or stressed right now, or even a headache. Yeah. So to help with that, we are going to use Chitikash mudra, which is this mudra, which you may have found yourself doing anyway when you want to focus, right? It's a natural one. It really helps to focus our attention. Make sure we've got everything going on here. So focusing, whoops, sorry for bumping the microphone. You can rest that here in your lap. And we're going to work with Chitikash mudra, which is this one, sorry, and the Kapalabhati breath. So Kapalabhati breath, if you've been doing some work with me, you might know this breath. If you've been doing a few meditations, sometimes we use it for solar plexus as well, because it's a real clearing breath. It can help with digestion. It can also help with clarifying the mind and just getting rid of some of that heaviness, the sort of accumulated weight. Yeah. If you've ever come into this meditation and you have your period, you're in your cycle, if you have blood pressure issues, or if you have a sharp headache or any intensity going on, not good, because it can bring in more intensity. But what it is really great for Kapalabhati is moving that heaviness to something more light. Okay, so if you're good with that, join me in Kapalabhati. If you're not, just do some beautiful abdominal breathing, feeling your belly coming out on the inhale and drawing in on the exhale. And you might like to visualize that even though you're breathing here in your physical body, here in your chest, that breath is coming through the eyebrow center. All right, so that's for those of you with any of those conditions right now. Otherwise, we'll come to Chitikash. I'll bring you into meditation and we'll probably start with a breath. Something here. All right, so Chitikash, closing your eyes. Let's start to bring your awareness to what you can hear. With your eyes closed, what can you hear? And listen to the sounds furthest away from you, like seek out the sounds. Inviting in all of the sounds, focusing your attention on them. And then start to draw your awareness into the closer sounds. Sounds perhaps within your own space or house. And coming into the sound of your own breath. As you come into the sound of your own breath, feel your breath. Feel your physical body responding to your breath. Feel the clothing on your body and how that feels perhaps different with your breath. Feel the parts of your skin that remain unclothed and how they respond to your breath. Feel your whole being being breathed. Can you feel the effect of your breath all the way down to your toes and in your scalp? Feel the weight of your body. And you're not just resting here on the earth, but we are deeply and intimately connected to her. She invites us to root down, to connect into her infinite potential, her infinite resources of energy and love and support. So feel as if you, just like a tree, are rooting down, not just into the shallow surface, but all the way down into the very womb heart of Mother Earth. And as you root deeper, deeper down, all the way into her core, feel your body relax a little deeper in. Feel the connection between her womb and your own. Relax any holding, any tension. And then bring your awareness back up, all the way to your head. And we do a little contrast exercise before our breath, actually, so that we can blow off any tension. So bring your awareness to your mind and your head. And just for a few moments, so we can feel the contrast, imagine that you are in controlling mind. Your mind is looking to control something. Perhaps you have an example of this in your life. Right now, you want to control, or your mind wants to control an outcome or a situation. What do you feel with controlling mind? Where do you feel that in your head or your body? What does it feel like? And let's let go of that. Let go of the controller. Just give them a break for a moment. Take a breath. Letting go of the controller. Let's bring in the judger, the comparison, the judgment. Imagine that your mind is full deep in judgment right now. What does the judging mind feel like? Notice where you sense that. Maybe it feels different, maybe it feels the same to the controlling mind, but just notice. Does it start to affect other parts of your body as you hold it? Take a breath in, let's let go of the judger. And out. Let going of the judger. Let's try one more, the perfection mind. Striving for perfection. Feel your mind striving to get it right, striving for perfection. What does that feel like? Where do you feel that? Take a breath, let's let go of perfection. And there are many more minds we could go through, but let's just stick with those three. And feel now instead being aware of your eyebrow center and keeping attention to your eyebrow center. Increase your attention's focus by drawing back along a straight line to the base of your skull. And imagine where that line would intersect a line between your ears. So draw a line between your ears. And as you come back from your eyebrow center, as you cross that line between your ears, pause there. It's the bindu point. And rest your attention at the center here of your head. With the short, sharp exhalations, breathing in. Relax the breath out. Take a nice full breath in. Hold the breath. Imagine you are holding this breath as light in your skull, and this light is circulating around. And as you breathe out, you're breathing out black smoke of any stagnancy and unneeded judgment, comparison, worry. Take a natural breath. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in. Breathe it out and then all the way in. Hold your breath, hold the awareness in your skull of circulating, beautiful white clarifying light. Breathing out black smoke of all of the congestion, the fear, the worry, the judgment. One more time, take a natural breath first. Take a breath in for Kapalabhati. Breathing out, nice full breath in. Circulating the white light through your crown, through your skull. Scouring out limiting beliefs, outdated thoughts. Breathing out, releasing that through black smoke. And then relaxing the breath, sensing into your eyebrow center. And hugging that awareness in towards the center of your head also. They work together. You hold your awareness at the center of your head and let it beam out to your eyebrow center. And as we come into the mantra Om for the Ajna Chakra, imagine it's coming from the center of your head. Breathing in. go a little quieter. Whispering. And bring that silent Om continuing in the center of your head, beaming out to your eyebrow center and your whole being. Continuing to repeat that mantra internally. And then let go of the mantra and just dive into the infinite space beyond the physical mind. Allowing yourself to open into a place of focused and yet expansive receiving. Just resting here in this space, training yourself to be in receptive mind. for the last few moments, bringing in the intention of I give permission, I open myself to receive the guidance and to follow the guidance of my higher self. I open to receive and follow the guidance of my higher self in my daily life. I open to receive and follow the guidance of my higher self in my daily life. I open to receive the guidance of my higher self and to follow that guidance in my daily life. Taking a deeper breath in and out as we prepare to move from this meditative state into our more moving meditation of our day. Being aware not to close the mind, not to contract the body, to stay open, to stay receptive. Feel your body now again with your breath. Feel the earth beneath you. As you start to open your eyes, check in around you. Notice how it feels, how you feel. Beautiful. Oh dear, looks like we had a few little clunky dropouts there in the stream, but you won't get those on the replay, so apologies for that. Hopefully some of you are still with us. And if you are still with us, I think we have a couple of you still with us. See if you can put some words to this feeling. Again, to really confirm in your whole being what just happened. How you feel. When we put words to it, it sort of makes it more, not more real, but more apparent to every part of you. Yes, we bring it to the cognitive mind. This is how I actually feel from this. It builds trust, it builds faith, it builds the capacity to be able to do it again with more ease. So I feel very spacious in the mind, very spacious and light, but I'm still very aware of my physical body. And with that lightness is, feel the smile on my face, is like this quiet joy. The everything is okayness. Because I don't have to work it out. I don't have to work anything out. I just get to align in myself. I get to just do these practices. And as you know, there are many more in our meditation series where we go through all of the chakras, and I get to the end, we'll do a couple of special ones. And I know when I continue to just have my main focus on this is what brings alignment in my life, that makes decisions easy, and training this receptive mind to be able to also receive those insights, downloads, aha moments, yeah, as well as serendipitously these things that come into your life that support where you're at and support where you want to go and give you the lessons to learn along the way. Like, that is the beauty of this path. Just going to refresh those comments and see. So how are you feeling? And we may have lost a couple of you at the end. Or I'll check in. Sometimes it takes a little bit to find the words. I'll come and check in on those comments. If you're watching this on the replay, please let us know that you're watching. I know we have some invisible watchers. And yeah, please put your comment down of how you're feeling after the meditation. And have a wonderful day wherever you are from watching this. And know that the replays here will be available on Facebook for 30 days. And within the next day or two, I always upload them onto YouTube, so that on my YouTube channel, Rebecca Thompson 777, they'll be available, for longevity after that, along with some other bits and pieces. All right, beautiful souls. So much love to you. And if you happen to be in the Mullaney area, or you fancy a trip up to Mullaney this coming weekend on Saturday the 12th, I'm going to be doing one of my Prana Song events up there on the mountain in the hill at Mullaney Yoga Shed. Beautiful, beautiful venue. So combining kirtan with pranayama, the breathing practice, beautiful soundscapes, vocal soundscapes on the loop station, and just bringing in a beautiful musical journey, very potent, connecting you to your heart, to the energy of your own being, your prana, and sending that out as a prayer for the whole world. So I'd love anyone to join us there. You can find the details on my page. Oh, we've got some comments here now from the I Feel Forgiveness. Oh, beautiful, Kerry. Amanda Bron, feeling light, open, and universal. Love it. Love it. And because when I feel those words from you as well, it helps me access different ways of feeling. Yeah? Because we all have our own different lens. Beautiful. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.